Good morning, everybody. It's me, San
Thanks for the
Martin, and Eric Knight, always off guard.
Ugh.
But we actually like that because that's how we do it in the morning.
We're early.
Yes, and we. Oh yeah, we are early. It is what it is. You know, it takes them like 20 minutes before they actually alert everybody. So maybe it's a good thing.
Okay.
Anyways, let's just roll with it.
Welcome to the 863 Morning Show with your host, San Martin Rodriguez and Eric Knight.
And we're back.
And it is what it is. Welcome to the Prescott Times Morning Show, that also dubbed as the 863 Morning Show. So we cover all of Yavapai County, and this is how we do it every morning, Monday through Friday. We start at 9 a.m. and end at 9:15 because we don't want to bother you guys anymore after 15 minutes. Eric doesn't have time for me after 15 minutes.
Whatever. 15 minutes is enough to get all the local news out.
Anyway.
And then, because otherwise it turns into squirrel hour.
Squirrel Hour.
Yeah.
We like Squirrel Hour, man. There's a lot of people out there that actually really
Well,
like
we could
our
do a
Squirrel Hour.
show once a week called Squirrel Hour.
Yes, we should.
You're falling
and then
out.
we can go ahead and talk to whoever.
You're falling out of the frame. There you go.
Lean in.
Yeah,
Lean
there-
in.
there you go.
Lean in.
All right. There's Haley. Hey, Haley. Okay, you ready for
Good
the day?
one. Yes, let's do this.
All right. It's National Pet Day. And I asked you, you have a pet?
You got a dog? You got a dog? Did your dog want to fight? I was telling Eric that I used to have a friend. He was way down deep of Mexico, where dog fighting was a thing. I mean, it is what it is. They got cat fighting, they also got dog fighting. So, anyways, he used to always ask that. He goes, "You got a dog? Your dog want to fight?" It was the funniest thing ever. It stuck with me. It's like 10 years later, Eric, and I still remember that conversation.
It's probably been more than 10 years.
Yeah, it probably has. I'm just like, it is what it is. So, anyways,
Oh.
as Eric has says, that you see the top local stories here in our morning show. Sometimes we get it.
All right. So what'd you do this weekend? I saw you everywhere.
It was kind of fun. I ended up going to Mortimer's Farm, and it was a lot of fun. It was actually a really good treat to be out there at the farm, and it's kind of cool because every one of their freaking toys are dangerous, bro.
They're what?
They're dangerous.
What's dangerous?
They're I shouldn't
Tractors?
say that. No. Okay. So
I'm so confused right
okay,
now.
let me go ahead and explain myself before this actually turns into a boo moment. Okay, so when growing up, this is exactly what happened. I went to the farm and I looked at all the toys that kids have to offer and play with. And I looked at it and I was like, man, I used to do this in junior high. I used to do this in high school. I used to do this when I was in elementary. We used to have these in everywhere, which anyways.
Like all the fun stuff.
The fun stuff.
Like a spider webs. And do they have a spider web?
Yeah, no, they actually have a whole course.
They're-
A whole course. If you can run through this course, you're freaking amazing.
Okay.
If you could actually do
Now
it.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was cool to kind of see the girls, because we ended up taking Kiki and her friend, and we took the girls down there, and they were actually like going through all these little courses and doing
And you're
all
like,
these
we played on
things.
that on recess.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So they
yeah.
Okay, so I looked at the tetherball and I'm like,
Oh, tetherball.
Yeah,
Those are banned now, right?
No, not here. In school, maybe, but not here.
Tetherball.
So I felt like this.
How many times you get hit in the head by a tetherball?
You don't, man. How many times did you actually? Because you were like this. You were dodging it.
Well,
You were
it's good
getting
to
away
be
from it.
One of the few things that's good to be short.
Yeah, you do not do the sport if you don't know how. And everybody, obviously, you know that there's a professional and then there's a spectator. That the professionals do their dang job, and that's what all their little play toys were all about, man. It was crazy.
That's
it was fun.
awesome. Okay.
They had a what is zip line?
It is zip line. Okay.
They have a zip line there, and the zip line, man.
That's awesome.
One zip line was actually pretty moderate. You could go ahead and go down in a very significant amount of speed.
Okay.
And then there was some zip lines where you're just like, oh, I better go down there and catch the girls because
it's all flat. Where do you zip line to?
no, they built a hill
Did
where
they really?
you
Okay.
zip down, and
Well,
it was a short route, but at the same time, when you came down to the bottom, you got to hold on.
All right.
Because
So
if not, you're
did you do it?
no, man.
Okay.
I think there was a weight capacity.
Okay, well, so I remember going out there all the time when it was Young's Farm.
Yeah.
And so it sounds like they've added all kinds of like attractions and stuff.
All right, so those drainages for water.
Yeah.
Well, they turned them into slides.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So it was, anyways, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I mean, they made nothing out of something. They had a little tractor ride, which they called the,
Hey, Ray.
no, they called it something else. I forgot
Okay.
what it was, but they ended up gravy train.
Okay.
They call it the gravy train, and then they did a thing called because there was always a theme around Easter, so they got a chocolate egg Easter egg hunt.
Did you do the? Is there still the adult Easter egg hunt still going
No,
on?
no, that was only one weekend only,
Oh, bummer.
unfortunately.
Okay.
But they are going to be doing creative things every weekend from here on out. With the gravy train, you were able to go around the whole venue.
Okay.
So we saw where they do the dances, and that's a beautiful, actual developed area.
Okay.
I mean, you go in there, and it's always
It's
like
a tent, right?
it's a little oasis. No, it's actually I guess you call it a pavilion where they're
Okay.
half,
Wow.
and then the rest there was all concrete. They have grass around it. They have seating. I mean, it was actually really nice. They have like
Okay.
a little. I guess they have a liquor license out there,
Okay.
so they're able to serve drinks.
So they have dances there.
Yep, they
Yeah.
have dances there.
Okay.
And so, anyways, they had food trucks there. They had like a little food section there. You could see the strawberries coming in. You could see the corn coming in. And I think that
And they
obviously
sell
pumpkins.
food there, right?
Yeah, they have food trucks there. Like
Well, I
little
know,
food
but
trucks.
they know they have like food from the farm there. A little
Yes,
market.
we actually ate a salad there with pulled pork on top of it.
Okay.
It's not an actual dish that they offer. You just have to go ahead and purchase it. But unfortunately, they don't have a side option for the pork. So before you order the pulled pork with the salad with pulled pork on it, make sure you say, "Hey, is there a side option?" Because you end up buying a whole nother meal. So
Wow. Okay.
it was kind of expensive for our meal.
But you sounds like you got a lot of food.
It was good. It was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Well, cool. We'll have to go out there. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people come up from Phoenix, but I don't know how many locals go out there.
Yeah, and that's kind of the reason why they kind of said, "Hey, you guys should get in on board," and it's true because honestly, yesterday it was perfect timing
Yes,
for
great
local
weather.
people to come in. Perfect weather. It was fun. They have a few attractions that are down during that time, but it was actually cool. So, and then you're able to go ahead and pick some of the greens and some like stuff like that. And I don't know, there was a few options, but then there's an actual store in there that you could go ahead and shop for, some of the stuff that they grow on the farm.
Okay, that's really cool. I knew that. And you can just stop in there without buying tickets or anything. right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
cool.
yes. You could definitely go in
Well,
there
cool.
and go check it out. I mean, it's actually a lot of fun.
It sounds like it. So, okay, so
Mhm.
we got a shout out to Katie because you and I both did events this week with her
Yes, Katie.
with the picnic.
Oh yeah, Katie Ellis.
Yes.
Yeah, she.
And I know she watches from time to time. So we both did events this weekend with her little picnic, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
It was really
it was,
cool.
It was actually
Yeah.
a good little scene that you had down there. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to tell her that she named your house something different.
Did she?
Yes,
Okay.
I think it was called. I forgot what it was called. Then no.
I don't know.
I forgot.
I'll
what
check
was.
it. But anyway, it was a great event.
Anyways,
Well,
that's
that's a- that's a-
Wilder's house.
Wilder House is what
Wilder's
it is.
house.
So
I forgot
it-
what the other one was.
I don't know.
What did she say?
I don't know, but we'll go ahead and show some pictures and post those on the Wilder House website. But it was so cool. So anyway, shout out to her.
Shout out
Unique-
from the area.
I love it. Unique business idea for the area of stuff that people can actually use.
Yeah,
And it's
if-
like setting up a picnic. And what did you guys do? We had like a charcuterie board and
Yes.
yeah.
we actually created our own charcuterie, but it looks like
Okay.
she got that one from somebody locally,
Yeah.
which was awesome.
was
because
awesome.
It looked good. It looked
And,
really
and
good.
we had a little tent to keep us out of the sun and
Mhm.
like the drinks. It was so anyway. It is such a cool idea for
Yep,
something
Haley
that,
agrees. She was
that
amazing.
that was needed today. Yeah. So
So,
Jean saw the picnic. She said, it
yeah,
looked amazing.
if you guys are into it, I mean, obviously there's more females that watch these shows and more females that are on the Facebook page. But if you guys are out there and you guys want some good date ideas,
Yeah.
this is a good way to go ahead and slip it into our men
Right.
DMs and like, hey, there's a great idea for this.
Right.
Which-
We'll post some pictures on the Wilder
Yeah.
House today of it. And if you drove by Montezuma yesterday, you probably saw it.
Yep.
But yeah, check that out. So very cool.
Well, this weekend was actually a really beautiful weekend, but you know what?
If
Let
you
me go
bring
ahead
up the weather.
Let me go ahead and give you a fun fact real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so is an ostrich eye bigger than its brain?
I thought you were bringing up the weather. So
It's too late, it's too late, man. It's too late.
What was
Too
the-
early for that,
What,
too
was-
early.
what was
Wait.
the question?
Cue that later. Say, is an ostrich eye bigger than its brain?
That's interesting. I had no idea.
It is.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the ostrich's eye is bigger than his brain.
Have you ever had one look at you? It's creepy.
Well, it's probably because it's part of his brain.
Speaking, so Kyle over here in the office, who sends all kinds of videos, loves. I think it's the ostrich farm. south of Phoenix, between Phoenix and Tucson.
There's an ostrich farm.
I think so. I think that's what it is. And so he sends videos of it all the time. And
That's so funny.
it's something you got to stop in. I always drive by and I never stop. I've got to stop.
All right. So,
Yeah.
and if you guys wanted to know, is it true that the ostrich hides his head in the sand in time of danger?
I don't know.
It's not.
Where'd it come from?
It's not true.
In Looney Tunes, that's what happens.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways,
All right,
I like
because-
that.
so-
I like that. I
So
like that idea.
let's talk about it. Everybody wants to hear about it anyway. Is the weather's going to get cold tonight?
Heck yeah,
It's
man!
gonna
I
kill
hope,
all
I
of
hope
those
you guys
plants.
did. I hope
Yeah.
you guys did not plant anything. Everybody does not know the rules. Now you're going to hear about the rules. The rules are: do not plant anything until
Outside.
after Mother's Day. Outside.
Outside.
You can plant it inside. Get
Yep.
it all ready for the time to be. But as
Yep.
you guys can see right here,
25 tonight. That's going to
it's
kill
not even
everything.
going to be getting past 61. It's going to be 38 tonight. Tomorrow, 49 with a 30% chance of rain, and then 25 degrees at night. So that's below freezing.
Yeah.
You guys, it's all done for. If you guys do not know, and it happens for the next couple days.
Couple
So
days. Yep.
do not book anything during that time. And then next week, all of a sudden, it just goes bloop right
Back
back
up.
up to normal.
Which is
So-
crazy. So there
But
you go.
there is a storm warning. So
Well,
if you
there's a
guys
bunch
don't
of
know-
wind out there. It's hazy. I think that the pollen's going to be pretty high.
Yeah, and the wind advisory though is what is actually going to kick the pollen count. So if you guys don't know, it's 25 to 35 miles an hour, gust up to 50, or sorry, south winds 25 to 35 consistently, and then gust up to 50 miles is what expected. So we're all in that line of fire. So if you
Okay.
guys are out there, and before you actually go out there to your day job, make sure you don't wear those things that are going to make you cold.
And you're back to
or-
a jacket. Everybody's going to wear a jacket tomorrow.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, it's going to be crazy. So, anyways, it's up there.
Ugh.
And then they actually put up 11.2 pollen index.
I always think that it's going to end at 10, and then you say 11. I'm like, we've blown the meter.
Yeah, until May, guys. It's all the way
Okay,
until May.
so what happens at 12? You're chewing it? I mean, how much worse does it get?
You might as well call it a delicacy at this point in time in life.
All right,
Maybe
what's,
it's a reverse psychology.
all right. So what things are going on this week?
There is a lot going on.
Well,
this
is
week.
there comedy show tickets still for sale? That's
yes,
for next week,
yes,
right?
yes. It's for next week, but
Okay.
we do have tickets left in the second day, which is the 27th.
Is that Thursday?
27th, yeah, Thursday night. So we have tickets available then, but we also have tickets available, a few left over for the first day. So if you guys want to be a part of it, let me know. The tickets are very limited because of the fact that the room is smaller. So that's the reason why we're doing 2 days. So one day we'll fit 50 people, the next day we'll fit the other 50.
Okay.
We're planning on selling out both of them, but
So Wednesday sounds sold out, huh?
yeah,
Okay.
close to.
What
And
about?
then, if you want a big like company friends or whatever, that might be an issue because now it's like
got-
mix and match stuff.
So what about? There's a mixer coming up or no?
The 21st, that's what's happening. The
Okay.
21st, man.
That's this week. No, next week.
Next week after,
Okay.
yeah, next week after whatever it is.
Okay.
Wait, it's after
It's next Thursday.
next or first, the 21st, and then the comedy shows.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
on at the end of the week, we're going to be doing the kickboxing event. So as you guys saw on our actual posts in general, we have the kickboxing coming up, and that thing is going to be huge.
Yep, that's the end of the month.
Oh yeah.
And then Matthew, I'm seeing that the sports arena is coming together out there by the Arizona Downs.
Yep. Yep.
So they're getting close too.
Here's my awesome Dawson.
Who is that?
I don't know, some dude. He looked like
Okay.
a nerd though, but anyways, that's gonna be our spokesperson for the comedy show flyer.
Are you going to dress up for that? Is that going to be you?
Yeah, that's exactly gonna
All
be me.
right.
I like dressing up like
Okay.
that. I like dressing up like a nerd. And then it looked like Matthew had a big old huge showing for his little spot.
Yeah,
Check it out, Kyle's up in the house.
he is. He heard about ostriches and was like,
he's
yes,
like,
I'm there.
in.
Yes.
That was me, guys. And Eric was saying he should join the what was the thing you're gonna dub it? The Prescott Times.
Oh, he could be a general in the Prescott Times media or news army.
What was it called?
His news
Prescott
army.
Times News army.
News army, man. He is always at the spot where
Yeah, I
something's
know.
going on.
Like, dude, are you causing these issues? We should have said that, but it's all good. Subi Wars was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, Michael's going to that. It was only kind of cool. I know you were looking forward to it.
Yeah, he was
Oh.
like kind of cool, man. If he doesn't serve like 1,000 people, he thinks everything's kind of cool. I think he's one of those guys that if 500 people or more, then he's satisfied.
Oh, that's a lot of dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a hot dog, man. That's why he's the king of the dogs. I would say something else, but that might be a little derogatory for the morning show.
On that note, we are running low so long time. What else do we got to tell them before we go?
Heck, nothing, man. Just go to theprescotttimes.com to go ahead and find out all the information that's happening. Tammy's over there just hustling and bustling and putting that information out as soon as it comes in. We have a lot of cool things that are happening at Embry-Riddle as far as the baseball team and also the softball team and the baseball team at Yavapai College is going ham. And if you guys don't know, now you know. And not to mention, we got some actual local people that are running from the high schools here and signing with Yavapai College. So, and also on top of all that, Yavapai College has a girls soccer team that we're going to probably be trying to cover. But once again, it's all there at theprescotttimes.com. If you guys do not know where to go, this is how you go there. Just go to theprescotttimes.com. I wish I could go ahead and have a link hooked onto the thing.
You could.
It is what it is. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So with
Magic.
that being said, I'm out of here.
Be
Peace,
safe
love,
out there.
and
Been
happiness.
way too many accidents out there. So be safe out there with
Yeah,
the wind, and then also be aware when there's wind, there could be fires. So just be careful.
Yeah. Don't be doing nothing stupid out there.
Yep. So all right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your beat.
It's all right. It's all right.
Peace, love, and
Yeah. I was going to end with this picture. Peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. Remember, love always wins when you're rolling with the Prescott Times. With that being said, bye.